It's just amazing how many little things you have to remember when you go to reopen. Now we're testing the night bell.
It's not working.
It's not working.
No, what's that called that we want to get?
Ring?
Ring. Sweet. That'll stop.
That's gonna stop people from ringing the night bell. We're Kurt and Cory, and we own 2 bed and breakfasts in beautiful Provincetown, Massachusetts, right at the tip of Cape Cod. Guests are always asking us how we left our old lives behind, made our dreams come true, and what it's like to live here and be innkeepers. Follow us on our journey. Taking care of these businesses feels a lot like being a parent, so now we're InnDaddies.
You look better on camera.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
Right.
I always thought you looked better on camera.
That's not true.
You do. You have a camera for ready face.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Mwah.
See, look at.
But I don't have a camera ready. God. I don't know if we've ever explained that one of the reasons why we're doing this is that guests always, not always, but very often will say to us, oh gosh, you guys are so lucky. You're living my dream. I've always wanted to own a B&B. Your response is always, oh, thank you so much. We really enjoy what we do. And we do really enjoy what we do. But we thought that it would be really informative and interesting for people to really see what happens behind the scenes. As Kurt used to say, and this is a great analogy for it, that it's like a duck that you see gliding across the lake. It looks calm and serene. That's the part you see. What you don't see is underneath, it's going like this. And that's kind of what being a guest house owner is like. We just had a check-in who's a regular, absolutely lovely. We love her. And she comes in and she says, have you guys started using some sort of aroma in the rooms, something new? It was done. We know why it was done too. And it was done with the best of intent. And she couldn't stand it. She had the windows open. She had a fan trying to get cross breeze to get the smell out. There are a lot of people who are very sensitive to smells, including him. All right, so now explain what happened on our trip.
We went in, and this has never happened to me before. I do have sensitive smell. But they had used this same product that is now on our curtains that will be outlawed in a matter of minutes on the pillows. And I slept on it, and I go, oh my God, honey. And then I got a headache before I fell asleep. So then I wrapped the pillow in my jacket, and that helped. I was able to fall asleep. And I'm not a fussy freaking person. I'm not. But this smell was obnoxious. So I woke up and it's in my nostrils now. So I blow my nose and the freaking Kleenex smells like it. And that whole day driving was that same freaking smell. You smelled it. It just didn't bother you as much.
Right. It didn't bother me as much. Yeah. But I could smell it. I knew exactly what he was talking about.
So what we ended up doing is she couldn't live with it. And she is a very sweet woman, has been coming here longer than we've owned the inn. And we just got done taking down all of her curtains and putting up different curtains and making sure she was happy. And
the curtains don't even go in that room that we had.
This is how
I was horrified.
The new curtains. Bless his heart. He puts them all in a trash bag and puts them in our outhouse. We have an outhouse that we call a shelter.
Because now it's bugging him. We took down the curtains. I just want to say that again. We took down the curtains out of this room, out of 3 windows, and put up old crappy things, but she said, I'm happier. So it's now coming up on...
Tomorrow is Labor Day.
It's 20 to 8. We haven't eaten dinner.
It is 20 to 8.
I think that I'm going to make myself a margarita, and I'm going to pull together something to eat. Last night, we didn't eat until almost 9 o'clock tonight, at night. I think it's going to be the same tonight. And pulling these inns together and getting them open, the first couple weeks are rough. The whole thing's a mess. So this is an update. What we did is we've had to switch her to another room. We are on our way to Hyannis today, and one of the things we're going to have to do is stop and buy new curtains for the room. So we switched the current guest into another room that had a guest going into it today for several days because it's Memorial Day weekend. And so that guest who was going into that room today, we're moving into the room with the scent problem, which hopefully will not have a scent problem by the time they check in. So we're buying new curtains. We have housekeeping.
Washing the walls, washing the floor, washing the baseboards.
With soap and water.
Washing the air conditioner, washing the windows.
I think what this just underscores is that you don't know what people are going to bring with them, what problems they have, what quirks they have. We're trying to do everything we can to make this good with this guest, and also hope that the next guest going in will be happy as well. I didn't think that I would be having a curtain crisis this year.
Luckily, we had some curtains. Cory just doesn't like them, so he's gaying out, and they just don't go.
They don't work, and there's not enough of them. It looks shabby, and we can't have that. It can't be shabby.
I've stayed at places with aluminum foil on the windows.
Those were drug dens.
Those were different days.
Okay, we made it back from Hyannis with a half hour to spare. The guest did call and said they made great time and wanted to know if they could get into the room early. And John told them, no, the room's not ready. So, and it's not. So right now, we've got these temporary new curtains, which are gray. So they are what they are. And because that's the only ones that we could find that were the right length. And I'm trying to get wrinkles out of them real quick. So in here on the steam setting for 10 or 15 minutes, and then up on the windows they go, and then we'll tell the guests that the room is ready for them, and they still should be able to get in a little bit early, I think.
I'm trying to install a Ring doorbell, and of course, as is typical, I dropped one of the screws. So I'm gonna see if the screw off the old one by chance will work. And it won't. Or maybe it will. Oh, so close. Wait, I have to turn my speaker on. Ring would like to actually show my okay. And then what's this? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm brain
But
dead.
don't forget, we're living your dream.
We're living the dream.
Maybe we should say at the end everything.
We're
like
living
this, go
the
like this.
dream.
Don't forget,
We're
living your
the
dream.
Oh, we're living your dream.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget,
We're living your dream. I don't think unless you own a guest house or a bar or a restaurant in P-Town, you get it.
it's almost like a little death. And I don't mean to make it sound more dramatic than it really is, but there's a sense of loss.